think about that old life of yours ever trying to like bring you back? You ever just have them days where you just sitting there and you think about the things that you used to do, you know, take a couple shots, you know, go wild out a little bit on Friday or Saturday night, you know what I mean? And you start reminiscing but you know that the chains have been broken, you know that you're free, and you know that those things ain't part of your life no more. But you now all of a sudden, now you're in a wilderness. And some days it's just like, nah, I'm good. That was nasty. That was disgusting. You know what I mean? I'm good. I don't want none of that. But then there's sometimes where you're in a wilderness season and you don't understand truly what God is doing in that moment. You don't really understand that next level that He's taking you to. And you end up going through this wilderness season and you feel like God is a million miles away sometimes. It makes me think about the Israelites that was in bondage for over 400 years. So there was a generation upon generation upon generation of bondage that was just passed down in a comfortability and just a way of life. And you know, and some of them, it was when they got let out of captivity. Now that was the hard part. That was the hard part. You know, they you know, I wonder how many of them got that. Like, man, that was the hard part. The guy came and set us free. God used Moses to go to the Pharaoh and perform miracles and signs and wonders. Took out our enemies. But yet, there's times where they just like, did the Lord bring us out here for us to just die? And then sometimes, you know, even though that you know that part is done, the chains are broken, you're free. But those moments the enemy uses to try to draw you back into your old life. Because we got to understand that God sees the beginning and the end at the same. He sees it all. Everything is laid out. He sees it all. So I urge you, for those that are contemplating, those that are willing to just give up, those that are willing to just throw in the towel and say, you know what, I'm going back to Egypt. I'm going back to the bondage. It's just easier back there. At least I know what to expect there. At least I know what my day-to-day life is going to be back there. Yeah, I'm in bondage. I'm in chains. I'm under thumb. I'm held under the thumb. But at least I know what I'm